Next thing I want to review is Florida Man. This just came out on Netflix. Where is the Florida Man? Hmm. So this is one of the three shows I picked out from the Netflix April preview. It was Florida Man, Beef, and Transatlantic, which are all out right now. But for Florida Man, this is the first one I finished. I started, and the reason why I watched this one first is because it's only 7 episodes. It's a limited series. I'm gonna look this up on Rotten Tomatoes to see what it's getting right now. I don't think it's looking the best at the moment. Florida. There it is. Okay, so this just came out. It's got a bunch of people I don't know them from a lot of stuff. The only one I would know the most would be, I believe her name is Abby Lee, because I just saw her in Old. She was the social media influencer on the beach that makes you old. This series currently has 5 critic ratings. I think on the reviews there, when I signed into Rotten Tomatoes, at the time of this taping, it currently has 5 critic reviews, and it is currently at 0%. Ouch! It has an audience score. It's got 50 plus ratings, and it's currently at 81%. So audiences are definitely enjoying this more than critics. They're really not enjoying this. It's what does the show info say? A disgraced cop is forced to return to his home state of Florida for a shady mission only to get swept up in a treasure hunt. Yeah, so this is going to be a spoiler-free review because this just came out and you know, most people don't have time to binge this. If you're looking for something that's good on Netflix, yeah, this might be a good watch there. It's in a crime genre. It's got the disgraced cop, and he's from Florida, because that's in the title. He doesn't sound like he's from Florida. He's played by Edgar Ramirez, who is Venezuelan. He sounds like he's from Venezuela, and as I'm watching this the whole time, I'm like, doesn't sound like an American. Doesn't sound like he's from Florida at all. Maybe I missed he was supposed to sound like he's from Venezuela, but he goes he's forced to go back to Florida. They get into a bunch of hijinks, and there's way too much going on in this. There's so many characters in this miniseries and so many different storylines. It's all quite interesting, but it's very convoluted. You need to have a simpler storyline. I'm wondering if this would have been better as a movie, even if it's a Netflix movie or a theatrical movie. Could have done this maybe in 2.5 hours, taken out some of the storylines, some of the characters. Didn't really need them at all. I mean, Clark Gregg is in it. Is it Clark Gregg or Greg Clark? I always get that wrong. Where is it? It's not on this list here. He's not even in most of it. I'll check on IMDb. Clark Gregg. Okay, it was right the first time. So you might remember him. He's Agent Coulson from the Avengers. So he's in this, but he's not really that tied to the story. He's just kind of parallel to the story. He's very loosely tied to it, but he provides the comic relief, and he's great the whole time. He's doing a great job providing the comic relief. Let's just say his character has a bad trip to Florida, and you're going to want to check out and see what happens there. Some of the performances were okay, but there was a lot of interesting stuff in there. It definitely kept me entertained and it kept my attention. But as it got on, I was like, wait, it's just too much to keep track of. I was like, wait, why is this happening again? How did they find out this? What happened before that? I just found it way too convoluted. But having said that, I did have an okay time watching it. Um, I don't know if it deserves a 0% over best or on the internet rating system, best or worst. I'd give it a best limited series ever, I guess, because I did have a fun time watching it.